If you are trying to learn Go High Level in 2026, do not watch an old YouTube tutorial. AI has completely changed the way the platform works. In this video, I'm going to show you the new AI first way to learn, from websites and funnels to automations, AI agents, CRM, marketing, and everything in between. By the end, you'll know exactly how to use Go High Level in 2026 and beyond. So this is one of my most important tutorials I have made up to date. And the reason being is because High Level has changed drastically with AI. It changes the way you learn the platform. The last couple of years, I had a very specific way I taught in learning Go High Level. Now there is a new way. And in this video, I'm going to be walking you through this exact new way, not the old way, to learn Go High Level. Why? Because you'll learn it faster. It'll turn you from a beginner to a pro much quicker, and it can potentially help you make way more money. That is the whole goal of this video. And when I say I had to make this, I legitimately had to. My entire community was getting confused about how to use High Level because it was changing. Yeah, I got a lot of comments on YouTube, and my own team was like, we need to learn a new way to learn this because we're already falling behind. So I spent a ton of time making this so you can immediately get ahead of the curve. Now, the first two really important parts about this video is, number one, if you have questions at all during it, drop them in the comments down below so I can answer them personally so we can learn as we go immediately. The faster you learn, the faster your behavior changes, the faster you can potentially make money. The second thing is, if you were like, well, how does this guy in a robe know this? Well, I am an award winner on High Level. As you see on the screen right now, not only am I also their #1 affiliate in the world, I have also on the screen spoken at their events. Literally, they brought me in as an expert to teach the High Level ecosystem, okay? I have actually walked the walk, and I know a ton about Go High Level. I even know their founder personally, as you see right here. So I am not just some random guy spewing nonsense. I use this platform all the time. I use it for my salon. I use it for my agency, and I am their #1 affiliate. Trust me, I am in Go High Level all day long. So I am trying to give you the absolute best way to learn this. And in my opinion, I think I found it. So without further ado, let us learn the new way to learn Go High Level. So when you got into High Level back in the day, or even maybe today, this is the normal way you learned it. You kind of went down and you either learned each of these features one at a time by watching tutorials, going through it, or you learned basically one at the right time, depending on what you were building out in High Level. It took a lot of time, features were constantly updating, and it was a pain in the ass. This is the normal way people learned High Level. It's the way I initially taught, learning the CRM first, marketing next, and all the rest after that. But that way, okay, is no longer the right way to learn it because it just takes way too much time. Not to mention, as I show right here, extremely overwhelming because you had to go through all of this. It took hours of learning. And the problem about this was it was the wall which most people hit, and it made them quit. Yes, that is why a lot of people quit Go High Level, is it freaked them out. But there is a new way that has legitimately changed the way High Level learns. And it's actually probably the most beginner-friendly thing possible. Again, this will change everything once you learn this. So let us move on from doing it this way to the new way. And that new way is by becoming the AI command center. Yes, you control AI, and AI does everything for you, even the most up-to-date builds. And that is how you master Go High Level in 2026 and beyond. Now, before you can become the AI command center, you first, because you're not going to be watching the tutorials, you first have to understand one core concept, and that is the base of Go High Level and how it works on a 30,000-foot overview. So get your notes out, get ready to drop a comment, or should I say get your keyboard out, because this is one of the most important parts of the video. You first have to understand how Go High Level works from a bird's eye view before you can become the AI command center. Because, really big disclaimer, if you become the AI command center without understanding the base of Go High Level, which you don't have to watch all the tutorials to learn, you then end up having no base, and you are thinking that AI is creating everything perfectly, and you're actually just building a bunch of junk. Yes, I'm seeing this too. That's why I created this video, because I'm seeing other people going, we can be the AI command center, and they do not understand anything about High Level, and then they don't know if it's working or not. Okay, so let us go over the base of Go Go High Level. So there's essentially 7 different sections to Go High Level. So all of this you see here, this represents all of this, okay? All of the features in High Level are what I'm showing you right now on this slide. So for any business, okay, when they get online, they're going to want to use Go High Level. And this is why. And this is where you have to understand how High Level works from a broad view. When a business goes online, essentially what most people do is they either build a really crappy website or some GMB and that's it. But in reality, if they want to grow and make way more money, they need to have these 7 steps. So first off is they need to capture leads. This is step number 1. Again, High Level does all of this, and don't worry, the AI Command Center is going to do this for you, so don't worry. But first, you got to understand this part, so please pay close attention. Number 1, you must capture leads. Via sites, forms, surveys, chat widgets, ad manager, phone, voicemail, all of these features on High Level is the first step for a local business, okay? They're online. These things are what collect the human beings that pay the business money. That is how this works. That is always step number 1. Again, High Level does this and the Command Center will do it for you, but you have to understand that. There is always the front end, which is how you collect the leads. Number 2 is the communication and engagement of said leads you just captured, which is the conversations tab, email and SMS, the entire phone system, AI chatbots, and voicemail drops. This here takes the leads once they get in here, okay, and it goes through and it starts qualifying, talking to them, but it goes through the whole sales and customer support process. Again, the Command Center can do this all for you and build it, but you have to understand this. Guys, if you have questions, please drop them down below because this does get confusing and I'm trying to educate you guys, but if it's confusing, you got to let me know. So that is step number 2, okay? The leads come in through 1, and then 2, it starts engaging with them, okay, and communicating. From there, we move on to step number 3, which is where the CRM side of Go High Level comes into play. The contacts, the pipelines, the calendars, the opportunities, and the payments side of things. It organizes said leads, okay? Because this alone does not organize them. It just brings them in and starts talking. They must be organized. That is the way High Level works. So from there, organizes them, puts special tags on them, labels them, puts them in pipelines. Again, this is the system that business owners pay you for. Because when a business is online and they want to make money, okay, if it just comes into their business via a website, it just goes to capture a lead. That's it. Story ends. They don't make any freaking money. You see the problem here? This is what most business owners are doing. They do it on hard mode. They don't want that, okay? So from there, once they're organized, it then moves on to step number 4, which is automate and nurture. So this is where the automations, workflows, other AI agents, email and SMS, and the AI Studio with building super agents comes in. And again, guys, I'm going to keep saying this, the AI Command Center can build this all out for you, so don't worry if you're a beginner. But this step is critical, okay? It is absolutely paramount because when they come in, you need to automate these steps. So automations are not a thing in and of themselves. All they do is they take the previous steps inside of High Level and puts them on autopilot. That's all it is. And with this, it will automate these 3. So when these come in, it immediately puts it on a set it and forget it. Again, if you had to manually do all of this, you could only take on 1 client at a time. That's what number 4 does. From number 4, we now move on to number 5, okay, which is where it comes more hand in hand with number 3, but it is the second stage of number 3 because in a sales sequence, there's usually time involved. Some people buy right away, some people don't. And that's why with pipelines, calendars, payments, memberships, courses, products, and all these other things at High Level, it then closes them. That is where cha-ching, the money comes in for a local business. That's the money side of things. From number 5, it grows to grow and market. That's where the marketing tab comes in hand. There'd be trigger links, social media stuff, running ads, email, SMS, reputation management. So getting reviews online, local SEO, and then the social planner, which is like social media. And that is where from number 6, it goes all the way back to number 1. And you basically take these and you grow them. And then these fall right behind. Okay. Does that make sense? Because this is your front end. This is what captures the leads. This is the system. From there, that's what grows that. Last but not least, you have track and improve. This part is how you improve all of these parts. And this, for some reason, is what the vast majority of you do not do because you don't know how to do it. I don't know why. It's just what happens. And that's where the dashboard comes in, reporting insights, making sure your users and teams are on task, and then settings, because this part improves 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It makes all of them better. This is how High Level works in a nutshell. very simply. Like, this is it. It's not that complicated. A lead comes in and it moves through these stages, which the AI Command Center can set up for you. So again, the AI Command Center, this right here, is setting up each of these stages for you. In the past, if this is not making sense, you had to set up all these stages. To say, does that make sense? You see how hard that is? You had to be the one that said, not the Command Center. Now, the Command Center can do it for you. You see how much better that is? So that is the base of Go High Level. That is what you need to understand. So real quick, let me show you a business. So if you're working with a local business, I just picked a random niche and a random location. This is the front end. This is step number one. You see their numbers, you see their websites. This is where the leads come in. But the opportunity in High Level is that most of these businesses only have step number one. So they only have this right here. They have the website, they have the GMB, they bring the leads in, and they maybe have part of number two. But that's why the vast majority of businesses don't make money. That's what High Level solves. It takes this and then chains it together in a sequence of 7 and crushes it. That is what it does. So your whole goal is to get these businesses on High Level to then do those 7 steps, okay, for them. So that is essentially the base of Go High Level. That is what Go High Level does. And if that's confusing at all, or you're confused on everything, just drop a comment down below and I'll help you out. Again, I genuinely just want to make this make sense because what you're about to see in a second is where it all changes. So that is the base. Like I said before, that is understanding the base. And that's step number one. From there, once you understand in this video, you go, okay, this is what Go High Level does. I now understand it. Now we move on to the AI Command Center, which is learning a couple different key features inside of High Level. This is where you want to watch the tutorials. And just to let you know, at the end of this video, I'm linking a playlist. It's actually mandatory that you watch it. It's going to be all of the AI features I'm about to walk you so you can learn in a nice, neat, organized fashion. Whether you're my affiliate or not, it's completely free. It's just at the end of this video, step by step, each of these tutorials so you can master the AI Command Center. Because once you watch those videos and you understand those AI features, you then can build all 7 stages. That is the power of Go High Level AI. Okay, because before, the old way was I had you go through and learn each of these stages and learn how to do it, and it kept updating. Now, you just need to become an AI Command Center that builds the stages. I'm going to say that again. And back in the day, you had to learn all 7. Now, you learn AI that knows all 7. Simple as that. That's how it works. Again, questions, comments, I'm here for you. So, you might be like, okay, what are the features inside of the Command Center? Like, what are the things inside of here? Because you see all this and you're like, you stay in control, AI handles the work. It all looks cool and it looks like, AI does everything, but what are the exact features inside of High Level that I'm talking about that I will be linking at the end of the video? I'm glad you asked. Let me show you. The first AI feature you must learn is Ask AI. This is essentially like a worker agent. It can build calendars, AI chatbots, pipelines, courses, like everything pretty much can be built, okay, as far as like the basic CRM functions with Ask AI. And this is going to be the first thing I'm going to teach you at the playlist at the end of this video. Again, do not worry. I'll have all the videos linked one by one, 1, 2, 3, 4. You just watch all of them in a row and you got to, otherwise this is going to be useless. But this is the first one you must learn. The second AI feature you must learn inside of High Level is the Vibe Coder, which is this right here. This is the builder agent. This builds out the funnel. This builds out your app. This builds the calculator. This builds the website. This is like your all-in-one coder. Okay, and again, at the end of this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use this exact feature. So that is how this works. From there, we move on to the next feature, which is the AI agents. Now, Ask AI can build these for you, but understanding voice AI and conversation AI, these are how you talk to people. It's the bots that talk to people on the phone. Hello, how are you? Buy my shit. Those are those bots. And then the ones that text or do phone or whatever you want. Then it's going to go through the super agents, which is a newer feature. And now these are agents that tie together Ask AI and something like the AI chatbots. Now you may be like, well, why is that necessary? Well, some businesses may need more than just a chatbot. They need something to actually onboard and do all of the work. That's what these do. Now, again, you're going to need to string all of these together, but that is what you're going to be learning. And again, that's at the end of this video. Last but not least, you have the AI workflow builder. So when you build complex automations inside of High Level, okay, you want to use AI to build it because it'll build it for you. Once you understand the base of Go High Level and you're like, okay, I get it, the automations will be easier because again, automations in the steps just automate things you've already built. So again, these are the AI features you need to learn because these AI features can build out all all of this. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's because you need to be reminded more than you need to be taught. These need building. Okay. So I don't want you to go learn the dashboard, learn the conversations, learn the counts. I don't want you to have to go through all that. I want you to learn AI, okay, which can build it all for you. But first, you have to understand the base. Yes, that is this, to understand how to be the command center. Because if you don't understand the base and you don't get what you're trying to build, you'll end up building number 4 and then randomly number 6, and then you're missing 2 and 1 and 5 isn't there. Like, it's just not good. And I want you to avoid that because I have gone through a lot of pain learning Go High Level. Again, I'm in this and I do this all day. And there is a better, faster way that I've seen to learn this. And it's the way I'm showing you, because otherwise you will spend a ton of time focusing simply on things that do not matter, like playing with, let's say, features like learning the conversations tab, when in reality you just need to learn AI first. Now, if you want to go a step deeper and you're like, yo, I actually want to build out all of these and learn this, now that is brownie points. Now that does take way more time, and you will technically know high level much better if you go through and learn each of these. But that brings me to my last point on this, which is really the best way to learn Go High Level in all of this is not just to watch videos. Because again, that's probably what you're thinking. I'm just going to watch all the playlists at the end, which you must. You have to. That's only the first step, because the second step is getting your hands dirty. It's going into Ask AI and saying, build me a chatbot. It's going in to the studio and saying, build me a plumbing website. Okay, it is going through. It is using the AI agents, talking to them, demoing them. It is actually building out a super agent. It is building an automation and testing it. It's actually doing it. So step number 1, watch the video. Step number 2, use it. That is how this whole process works. Okay, I hope this makes sense, because like I'm seeing so many people struggle with high level in the wrong way. Like they're struggling with the wrong thing because they're getting confused, when in reality it's actually much simpler than it ever has been. All right, so quick recaps to understand exactly how this video works, and these are the things you need to do right now. Number 1, you must understand GHL's base. Okay, the way you do that is by watching the part that I filmed earlier in this video again and again, so you understand how high level works. Or you can come into my community or something like that, which is with the 30-day free trial down below or something like that, and we can also show you on live calls. So that's step number 1. You have to understand the base. If you don't understand how high level works from a high up view, none of this makes sense. Number 2, you must understand the new way. How do you do this? By watching the playlist and executing at the end of this video. You have to do this, guys. I'm not just telling you to do random shit. I'm telling you what you gotta do. Please watch the videos that pop up at the end of this video, because it's gonna show you how to use the AI. So that's number 2. Number 3, from there, you gotta become the AI command center. And that's where a lot of this action comes in. So going into AI, building out AI agents, building out AI studio websites, like that's how you learn it and apply it. So these are your 3 steps. This is what you gotta do, and you gotta do it now. Understand this, watch that, and come over here so you can rock it. So it is now time to watch the videos that are about to pop up, because they're going to show you how to use all of the AI features and become a command center. But before we go into that, I just want to let you know, if you're interested in high level and learning from me, the GHL award-winning wizard, I have not a 14-day, but a, drumroll please, 30-day free trial of high level right down below. It's 30 days and you get access to all of this for free, or you can upgrade under my link. And there's another link too. You can pay a small fee to get in if you already have high level fully. But as you see here, you get access to my amazing community full of winners. No one wins like we do. Okay, you get access to all of my trainings, all of my snapshots, all of my systems. You get access to all of my live calls, including ones with me, the GHL Wizard. As you see, I'm talking to people on screen right now on Zoom, and you get all these other amazing coaches, and you get all of this for the amazing price of free. Yes, it's absolutely amazing. We're high level wizards in here, and you can message me whenever you want. And again, this is all free under my 30-day free trial link right down below. We got a lot of people winning. I'm not guaranteeing it's going to happen to you, but we got a lot of people winning and a lot of people crushing, and you can have access to this for free. So definitely check it out, guys. I think you're absolutely going to love it. Again, that is all down below. But more importantly, watch the playlist. That's how to do the AI Command Center. That's gonna pop up right now. Make sure you watch it. You're a bad boy or girl if you don't watch it.